You're my woman, you're my lady. One that smiles at me drives me crazy. You're my friend, you're my lover. The reason why I don't want another. You're my rock, you're my shelter, the strength I need to help me brave this weather. You're my motive and inspiration, the voice that calms me from my frustration. Fire roaring. You're the one who has this faith in me. You're the one who keeps that river flowing. You're the one who completes me totally. You're the one who keeps that river flowing. You're the one who completes me totally. You're the one who completes me totally.
Wesley live in studio, Cow 97, man. I just thought, Ben and I are pretty lucky because we've had front row seats to some pretty cool moments just like that one right there. And man, thank you guys for that.
Yeah, I always wonder if, if Todd, that last note's going to be shattering glasses in the studio.
Or eking, because
it's early in the morning. That's probably not an easy one to hit.
Yeah, but because of course that's the cool. So when you're doing it with just a couple guitars, it is what it is. There's no auto tune. No. There's no nothing. That's it.
You're either throwing it 80 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you got up and started drinking that coffee so early.
Well, and that's a story. We had an opportunity to play the Opry stage and did a Dr. Ralph Stanley tribute. Yeah. And so, Dr. Ralph Stanley does some a cappella. Yeah. And so that's the song we chose, was to do an a cappella Ralph Stanley song, and people were like, "You're crazy."
Yeah. Good luck with that, right?
Yeah,
that's
you're crazy.
So,
but you could have a pin
show,
drop, and it was
two of us.
It was a great moment for us to get up and do an a cappella song.
Yeah, because it was like right there on the stage, the Opry, and it's just silence. Yeah. And Scott just strums that one, to get a tune, and then it's just the acoustics in that place is just our vocals. It was pretty. I mean, being on stage, Brandon Opry.
Oh yeah.
But you're out there, no band to back you up.
Right.
It's
raw.
Nothing to hide your mistakes.
Right. Sink or swim. I mean, you talk about the Opry in that moment. What has been one of the best parts so far for you guys on this journey? I mean, all the shows and the records.
Well, that of course was one of our. People asked, "Well, where would you like to play? What's that stadium?" And our answer was always Stage of the Opry. That's we haven't played the Ryman yet. That's the other, but that'll come.
Sure.
But it's just we've opened up for a lot of cool played with cool people, headlined at different Alan Jackson, Old Dominion, Montgomery Gentry, Florida Georgia Line,
Aaron Tippin,
Confederate Railroad. You know,
Got that one coming with John Anderson too.
John
John
Anderson.
I just
yeah.
start thinking of those old album covers, and you know, here's the guy in the album cover, and everybody listened to those records, and now you guys are going to be working with them, and it's like.
Well, of course, you know, we'll pick on the bus from town to town and
Sure.
pull out the mandolins and guitars and it's just, you know, it's just something about sitting on John Anderson's bus that we bought from him,
Right.
playing a John Anderson song, some of
Yeah.
our favorites, and you're sitting there going, wow.
A little movement behind you, and down the road to the next stop you go. I imagine some of those behind-the-scenes moments too have been some of the crowning jewels. Just those moments like you just described, rolling down the bus with your buddies and your friends and making music and.
Well,
Yeah.
knock on wood too. You know, there's been no fights, no black eyes.
Sure.
And nobody's been left in a town on purpose.
Right.
on purpose. On purpose. We've almost left them not on purpose.
Yeah. Talking to the guys, Smith and Wesley. Hook, Line, and Sinker is the brand new song. So is that available right now?
It is
It
available.
is.
Yeah,
Okay.
anywhere you buy your music.
Yeah,
it's
anywhere
available.
you get it online, iTunes, Amazon, and that. And a new album will soon be out, for better or for worse, hopefully in the next week or two, and so you'll be able to get that too. Of course, you can always go to smithandwesley.com. So.
Yep. Like them on Facebook, follow them on social media too, and that'll keep you up to speed on when the full album comes out. Hook, Line, and Sinker. Check it out. Cletus teach out in the video, man. Guys, thanks for coming by and hanging with us this
It
morning.
was
y'all.
great to see you again.
Thank y'all.
Maybe we won't wait 2 years next time.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Come
it. I
back.
can't believe it. I thought 6 months, maybe a year, but you're right. It has been a couple of years.
We just appreciate you playing our stuff and your listeners listening to
Yeah.
it. For sure.
Well, we can't do it without you guys.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thanks for coming by.
Thank y'all.
Good guys right there. Smith and Wesley hanging out with us this morning on Count 97.